Good afternoon. This is going to be officially take 3 because YouTube's been really freaking annoying. So, okay, I'm just going to have to remember everything I said. I've tried to upload 2 separate videos, and here we are again. So, I already have show ideas for Thursday and my main ones for today. So, today's Wednesday, day off from work, so I've just been kind of resting as much as possible, icing, taking my antibiotics twice so far today, Tylenol, lots of fluids. It's a rainy, gloomy day today here in St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm not sure what the weather is like around the rest of the world where everyone else is, but it's just like super gloomy, perfect day to just rest and relax. So maybe people are wondering what this is. So you see these different stickers. So at Target, North Campus, you bring your own mug, which they're all about like proactively reduce, reuse, recycle, composting at Target. So you bring your mug in, and you get a sticker, and each sticker is like from a different date, and you have unlimited refills for the entire day. So like, what a great deal! They have Starbucks on campus and Archer Farms, and just like really good coffee. So it's basically been, a great. So this turned into a little art project. Like one of the ladies there is like, "Are you gonna peel those stickers off?" I'm like, you know what? It's kind of like quirky and intriguing, so I'm just gonna keep the stickers on the mug, and then as they fade off, they fade off. But it brings character to my coffee thermos. So I kind of miss being at work, but it was like crazy yesterday. So I went into work yesterday. I carpooled with my coworker Michael Torger, and thank you, Michael, again for picking me up and bringing me to campus. We got there at 8 a.m. Waited around, installed this like app on our phone for authentication, and then we got our laptops in this like room, and then they had this like whole formal training, setting up our VPNs and everything to make sure that everything would be smooth sailing. So thanks to Katie Mortrude Hempkin and Kaylee Nording, our senior leaders in fraud department, that made sure that was as smooth as possible transition from working on campus at headquarters to switching that to working from home. So we got our laptops, and I actually worked yesterday from home for like about 3.5 hours, and the only issue was like trying to get logged in initially, but once I was logged in, it was smooth sailing. So the only situation or the only hurdle is working just with one monitor, because at work there's 2 screens, 2 keyboards, 2 mouses. So one is the secured side, one is an unsecured side. So the secured side, of course, has our like customer information, social security numbers, and everything like that. So now we have it just on one monitor on a laptop. So that was just trying to get used to that and the smaller screen, because like our screens are bigger at headquarters. So it's just gonna be an adjustment, but at least Target really cares about us and wants us to be able to work from home and not have to worry about the coronavirus and catching anything. Because as of just this afternoon, Governor Tim Walz has declared stay-at-home ordinance. So starting from this coming Friday to the following Friday. So it's going to be locked down for Minnesotans unless you need to leave the house for like essentials, medical purposes, and things like that. So it's been really, up and down here. Just learning about news every day is something different. But I'm excited to be able to work from home, and in the comfort of my house, I'll just have to clear off my desk and make it an even workplace. Comforting, and candles everywhere and music playing. So that's that. And then as far as my cellulitis, we're in day 5. Day 5 of this. So 5 days almost completed. 5 more to go. Icing, as like I said, water, taking care of myself, elevating my foot, and just trying to take it as easy as possible. So today has been just a great day to just rest. I was thinking about going out of the house, but I'm not gonna leave right now. It's rainy and wet, and I don't mind just being a homebody. Probably watch some OC later. Now they have the complete series on DVD, so that might be some binge watching from the comfort of my bed. And this lovely faux pillow that I got from Target. And if you're on my Instagram, you saw my latest post. Even though I'm in pain, I still feel cute. I did my whole facial regimen this morning at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Had some breakfast, had my pills, and then took a short nap. So, and speaking of skin, as some of you may or may not know, I have something called vitiligo. Excuse me. So if you look close, and you might not even notice it, but I for a long time hated it. Like this white stuff around my eyes is called vitiligo. I developed like when I was like 19 or 20. Started as eczema, really scratchy and rashy, and I used some cream, and over time my eyes like lost the color discoloration of my skin. And so I saw a dermatologist, and he's like, "You have vitiligo." I'm like, "Okay, what are the different ways to like cure this?" And he's like, "There's a skin grafting procedure that they could do surgical from one part of my skin to that, which is an option, like a radiation or something with light, and then there was ointment." So I did the ointment because I'm just like, okay, I don't care about surgery right now. It's like not that big of a deal. And so I would buy like toner, bronzer, concealer just to cover it all up. And then over time, gradually, I realized that the ointment had symptoms, side effects of hair loss. And so I was noticing the hair loss occurring over the time period. And because of that, I was losing hair. And so I stopped using the medication. And it was the Christmas of 2012. I went down to Houston with my father and my sister Kat, and we were in Houston, and my auntie shaved my hair. She's like, "I'm gonna do you a favor," and it's on YouTube somewhere floating around. At the time, my uncle Thomas was alive with us, and he was also going through some hair loss, and she told me she did the same thing for Uncle Thomas, and he was there with me, and he and I bonded a lot that holiday season. And so I was just really happy that she did that for me, because without that, I don't think I would have had the confidence that I do today. So thank you to my aunt Nina for doing this for me. I'll share this with you later, but I love you and thank you so much for giving me that push to look as good as I do now. A lot of people don't think I'm 37 years old, and I think that for my aunt, and then good genes from my parents, obviously, and also because I've been taking good care of my skin. Like, I use different facial products. My really favorite one is the one I highlighted last week on Friday, the Simple line. I think it's sold everywhere, but I found it at Target. So I use like the micellar water with a pad around my face. Sometimes I use the cleansing wipes. Sometimes I use the facial scrub. And then, of course, the 12-hour facial moisturizer that I put on my skin. Today, I also added Pond's like rejuvenating or age-defying cream as well as a top coat. So I look great. So this does not look like 37, y'all. I take care of my skin. And drink lots of water, of course, is the key. And on top of being bald, you know, it really kind of like made me feel happier, I guess. Because I read an article that bald men, whichever sex you're trying to attract, you sell off your face because you don't have the hair, but if you have like a good jawline, nose, lips, ears, whatever, sexy eyes, cheekbones, jawline, like different facial features will, way up higher than having a full head of luscious locks or something. So, like, my brother will ask me if I'm like ever want to do like hair implants or something from Thailand. I'm like, no, I'm good. I've accepted this look and I'm happy with how I look like, and I accept what I look like. There could be worse things in the world, such as like missing a limb or like having a lopsided ear or like other things, What else could I say? Like you might have be in a wheelchair or blind in one eye or going through cancer. So many other things to worry about than the physicality. Like, so I've embraced myself. I accept myself for who I am. I look good. I've gotten hit on a lot more looking like this than my Justin Bieber look that watching with my roommate Kenneth the other night, just old videos of me back at St. Cloud State University when I was doing video blogs too. I just forgot that I did them. And here I am trying to be an active YouTube blogger and sharing things with you guys every single day, or as much as I can. Because yesterday I basically pulled a 12-hour day with travel from TNC campus back home and working and everything. So yesterday I just needed an off day. So I might not have everything every day a video, but believe me, I'll be posting more frequently. So where was I going with that? But like, yeah, the physicality, of course, in the gay community, gay men community especially. It's so cliquey, very cliquey. Like, look at like our porn stars or like our images when you go to Pride, go-go dancers. Like, it's so superficial, and like online apps as well. Like, it's super superficial. Like, they'll blatantly say on a profile like no Asians, no blacks, no Spanish people, must be a muscle rat or a gym body. But yeah, it's like a headless torso or something. It's really just kind of ridiculous in the gay community. So I feel like there has to be more unity in our community. Hence my outwardness to reach out to our pillar committee chair, Luke Cornson at Target, and wanted to be an active voice. And we had met in January, end of January, early February, to meet about my wanting to be part of that pillar and in charge of things for Target, giving them a voice of somebody from different than being white. Because he told me basically the whole pillar is white people, and they're trying to get like more diversity, like lesbians, men of color. They'd love to have more diversity in the Pride pillar. So I'm super excited to have them wanting me to be involved with this committee. But right now it's like at a pause because of coronavirus. But I'm super excited to be part of that voice for Target on the Pride pillar. So going back to our gay community, I just really hope we can like break that mold of being so cliquey, superficial, body focused, skin color focused. Like, we really just got over this negativity and elitism, I guess I say, or white privilege, people might say, in the gay community. We're already desegregated because we're gay men. Like, why do we have to do this to ourselves and like push it out even further and like within our own community like scapegoat other races or certain body images? For what reason does it help us? It doesn't do anything. So I'd like to discuss that with people. And with that, I had met, just not really met, but like online communicating with this Instagram celebrity, Mr. Boston Undies. He's great. We've started communicating in like late fall, and he and I just like have been communicating, chatting back and forth, getting to know each other better, just as friends, like nothing else, like platonic friends, somebody I can talk to. He talks to me, vice versa, and his obsession for underwear. It's great. Like, he's unapologetic and he loves his underwear. So I'm like, that's awesome. And one of the things he talks about is like body image and body shaming. So he really is that kind of person that is fighting to break that norm that not every gay man is a toned beach body gay person. Like, we have different sizes, shapes, and that's acceptable and it should be fine. Like, you shouldn't be down shamed because of you're bigger than the norm or something. You're not a twink. And there's like in the gay community already there's like bears, leather, daddies. Like, why do we need all these different titles in the first place? So with that, thank you, Boston Undies, for featuring me on your Instagram newsfeed like 2 weeks ago. Because of you, I gained like 20 new followers and more and counting. It's just good to just expand your network of people. Like, I love meeting new people around the globe, getting to see how they live their life, what they're doing, how people are surviving the coronavirus. So, like, it's just interesting every day to watch people's Instagram stories, Facebook stories every day. Just seeing how people are surviving this, getting inspiration, getting topics for myself to speak about. So I really appreciate you, Boston Undies. And your image will be kept private. So thank you. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Shout out to 2 people. Be lashing out. My friend Brianna Watson from Target. Thank you for the eyebrows. They've kind of grown back, but she's great. I love Brianna. We started out in training class together, and she did my eyebrows. And I've given her, like, clients. I also had a facial done by her, and it was amazing. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you to Mr. Kenneth Williams for this latest haircut. Like, he gave me a great haircut the other day, so I appreciate the people in my life that build me up and push me higher and continue to just find self-confidence in myself amongst things that bring me down. I need to find things that bring me up and make me happy. And these insecurities of my past are kind of in the past now, so I accept myself and everything that I was born with. So I am a very proud Vietnamese-born American gay male. So that's me. No apologies. I don't need to conform to anyone's pigeonholes anymore. I'm living my life for myself, and I'm going to express my opinions every day or as much as possible on this channel. So with that, thanks for watching. I love to hear your comments below. So like the page so you can get updates on new, so you can get some new videos in your inbox. Check out all my videos I've posted so far, and you go back to the archives where Kenneth said that I looked like a bushy-haired Justin Bieber from like when he started singing at 15 or 16 years old. It was really cute videos to see myself back in 2007, along with like YouTube videos of me singing at St. Cloud State events. So I did like major performances a lot because I was like the spokesperson for our VSA. And I was the Vietnamese Student Association president, and like wrote the script for one of our big nights, our Vietnamese cultural night. Wrote the script, emceed it, planned the food menu with my team, and performed. Like, I did everything. Like, so it came from a long time ago where I was just like have been driven to like want to plan events. So I have this in my innate like persona. I love to plan things. So VSA really helped me with that. And going into like current times with my event at the Can Wonderland, and then that'll just push me more with the Pride Pillar at Target once we can meet up again and plan things for the future. So okay, it's raining right now again, really, here in St. Paul. I am gonna sign off because I'm cutting into 20 minutes. I don't want to have any more issues of this uploading. So Again, subscribe, like, comment, share. Be kind to one another. Be mindful about what you're buying at the stores. And more than ever, like I said, we need to be a community and come together and help those in need, help each other, and we can get through this all together as a community. So thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting my channel and giving me your time. So with that, peace out. Love you guys. Bye.